around the table to introduce themselves, beginning on my left.
Testifying before the Senate Committee on Legal and Constitutional Affairs earlier this week, Justice Minister Araf Virani assured members the legislation will not increase the number of Indigenous people behind bars.
We've taken great lengths as a government to ensure that the overrepresentation piece is being addressed for Indigenous as well as Black individuals in Canada who are overrepresented greatly. And I can point you to many examples, but I'll just point you to a couple right now. One is Bill C-5, which dealt with mandatory minimum penalties and the fact that those were resulting in the over-incarceration of Black and Indigenous persons. I'm currently working on an Indigenous justice strategy with Indigenous leaders.
Bill C-48 expands the number of charges where an accused must demonstrate they are not a threat to public safety when seeking bail. These include a variety of firearms offenses, violent offenses involving a weapon, and intimate partner violence. On Thursday, Christa Big Canoe of the Indigenous Bar Association told the same committee that changes will lead to an increased number of Indigenous women pleading guilty to charges they may have previously contested.
There is potential harm, particularly to Indigenous women, as it relates to prior charges of intimate partner violence, knowing that Indigenous women and Indigenous individuals will often plead out, even when they're not guilty, because the consequences are less serious than when they are convicted in a trial.
She also said the reforms will ensure fewer Indigenous women are granted bail.
Dual charging often results in women who find themselves either in poverty or in circumstances potentially of more serious domestic violence facing the criminal justice system in a way that the reverse onus will be very difficult for them. We already know that Indigenous people do not receive bail at the same rate as others.
Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.